In recent years, esports have become a worldwide phenomenon, taking what was once a very solitary pastime and transforming it into an exciting and engaging experience that brings people together. And here in Michigan, there's one business that's making esports more accessible than ever before. So come along with us as we pay a visit to Blockhouse in Alma. In the quiet college town of Alma, Michigan, there's something new and exciting happening downtown that's bringing in visitors from near and far. Welcome to Blockhouse.
The live esports, the great food, and the craft cocktails. So we have something for everybody. You know, we have people, come from all over just to kind of see what it is, what's this all about. And then if you do come on a competition day and just feel the excitement,
The nicest part about Blockhouse is the diversity of experiences that it can provide. And that's why I think it has such potential for growth, it has such flexibility.
I've been here almost 4 years, and at that point, this place looked completely different. There was no screens, no TVs. So now just seeing the transformation of the design and how that plays such a big part in how people feel welcome here too, and how they feel comfortable and open enough to pick up a controller that they wouldn't normally pick up or try a new dish that they wouldn't normally try.
The biggest thing that a lot of us say around here, especially among staff, they call it a block home. Just because of the way it is and how people interact with each other. You got open concept, we got our couches, we got our chairs, we got people just running around, kids just having fun. It feels like you're at a house, and just hearing all the laughter and the screams and people just enjoying their food, and sometimes you even have random tables just talking to each other. It's phenomenal how that works out.
Chef Ethan Smurden whips up incredible dishes that have become favorites among foodies in the area. But in addition to being a stellar restaurant, Blockhouse is also the home turf of esports teams at the middle school, high school, and college level. And it all started when Alma College, located just down the road, had an open space that they just weren't sure how to utilize.
I'm a professor at Alma College, and one day the college said, we have this vacant space in the Opera House. Do you have any ideas of what we could do with it? We wanted to do something with digital media. And I said, eSports. I said, eSports. Yes. This building goes back to the 1890s. Clearly so much history here, and looking through some of the archival photographs, you can see that this was originally, opera was the great entertainment of its day.
Flash forward to today, where esports is one of the fastest growing and farthest reaching entertainment outlets in existence. For decades, video games have been a solitary pastime, but that notion gets turned on its head inside the walls of Blockhouse. Here, it's about family, teamwork, and community.
To stay true to our mission in bringing communities together, we have to appeal to the whole gaming spectrum. And so we talk about, there's hardcore gamers who know the ins and outs of all the machines around us. There's casual gamers who occasionally pick up a video game. And then there's the non-gamers. And if we can make all that whole spectrum feel at home here, then we're doing something right.
Since its inception, Blockhouse has worked tirelessly to spread their message to schools and parents in hopes of granting opportunities to students who might otherwise feel left out.
So there's a lot of talks between ourselves and the schools, kind of getting them to realize what it is and how it can benefit, this group of students that maybe don't have an outlet or have an activity, and that if they do it here at our Blockhouse location, there's no cost, no extra work for them, just a matter of letting their kids come play and saying we can put Alma High School on a jersey or something for the kids. So they get, great jerseys, great swag, kind of stuff that we can help provide so that they can be a part of it.
For a high school student who likes PC gaming, but maybe they don't have the same setup at home, we have high-speed internet, we have these high-end gaming PCs but they're all top-end gaming. If you want to play in esports, these computers are dwarf anything that you would need to play those games.
Some of the kids on the teams are 3-season athletes. They've done this kind of stuff before. There's other players that have never been on an organized team before. And to see them pull on a jersey that has the logo of their school, to get on a stage and compete for their school, representing their school, and then have their family in the audience. And when they score, instead of it just being logged downstairs in the basement, suddenly the whole venue erupts in cheers and applause. And to see their face light up, it's a gift.
And the experience is enhanced with live commentary and streaming of the competitions on Twitch. It adds so much excitement to the proceedings and makes the experience more accessible to non-gamers.
Someone like me, I appreciate the shoutcasters because they help me understand the game when I would normally have no idea what's happening.
The shoutcasters and the productions help a ton. When you're here and you're watching something that might not be familiar, but you hear someone else's voice and it sounds like a basketball game or a football game, and the commentator gets excited, you start to feel it, and you can start to learn about the game. Right now, esports it's so fast moving and it's growing so quickly. Like, there is so much potential to impact not just the surrounding community, but beyond that, the interconnectedness of esports, that you end up rippling out into communities in a radius that we didn't even expect. And now we're all really excited about seeing Blockhouse grow into a second location, and then even beyond that, and start thinking even beyond Michigan. One of the first few nights we were open, we realized that we had kind of inverted the model of Chuck E. Cheese. In Chuck E. Cheese, they build a place for kids, and the parents can get something to eat. But here, we built a place where parents and college kids, they feel at home, but yet kids have a lot to do too.